In 2017, the Barwon Health Foundation launched the Kids Appeal and partnered with our wonderful community to provide the kids from our region their very own dedicated rehabilitation centre. And here we are 5 years on, and we're so very, very grateful.
My daughter Sienna had 5 strokes when she was 3 years old. She has a really rare neurological condition that predisposed her to these strokes, and she had to undergo a number of brain surgeries to try and rectify this. When we first started here at Macalla, we were over in the aged care section, but the space just wasn't conducive to any small children. It was difficult to keep Sienna quiet and contained.
So we're often sharing their treadmill, their parallel bars, which are all sort of designed for adult clientele.
And there was no incentive for her to come here other than the therapist being so wonderful.
Just a very clinical hospital sort of room that wasn't overly engaging for the kids.
It's a really traumatic time for families and particularly for children. So having such a beautiful space for them to come to makes it easier to engage them in therapy.
I think I speak for everyone, we've just been absolutely overwhelmed and thrilled with the new space that we've got.
I think that the space is purpose-built for children and designed for kids.
It's so great to see the smiles on kids' faces when they walk in for the first time.
I like it. I like how it's really colourful, and it's a nice way to come into the building and stuff for kids.
Having the kids involved in the CoDesign project was really good. Sienna really enjoyed that, and her sibling Oliver was involved as well, which was really nice because again she felt like it was part of what we do as a family rather than something that is just about her and her illnesses and so forth.
Me and my brother Oliver, we helped design the interactive screens and the places that kids can hide and breakout spaces. He chose the colours and I chose the patterns.
When we walked in, immediately I could see how they'd integrated the things that the children had really wanted into the design. It's a beautiful space, it's a comfortable space.
Bright and airy and colourful and engaging, and the kids walk in, they feel comfortable as soon as they come in.
And even now I can see her looking at it through those young eyes and seeing what it is about it that she would have loved.
I like the garden because you can learn about plant life and sit in areas to have the fresh air and stuff.
I loved the eel at the start. It's just a novel way. It's something I could imagine saying to my little children, you know, we're going to run through the eel at the start.
It's big enough for the whole family to come along and enjoy the space while they're waiting for their appointment. They can come to the kids' space, grab a book, a toy, something to keep them entertained while they're waiting for their appointment, something that makes them feel more at ease when they're coming to their medical appointments.
It's a magnificent job, and I think that the children that are coming here going forward are really going to be happy to come here and get the absolute best out of the wonderful therapists that are here.
I think I speak for everyone, we've been overwhelmed with the amount of sponsors and we're so appreciative of everyone's support through this whole process. As
a parent, I'm so grateful that people were keen to support this project and produce such a beautiful space for kids that are in a really, really traumatic time of their lives and families that are really struggling at that time too.
It's amazing to think that there was no government funding involved and it was purely community supported.
This project could not have happened without philanthropy and community support. An incredible example of that is the Bendigo Bank network, who contributed $600,000 towards this amazing facility.
This really was a team effort. No one of our groups could have done this on their own. We have a wonderful partnership model here at Bendigo Bank, working with our community enterprises and our community banks, and all of them played a part in making this happen. And that $600,000 couldn't have been raised without a collaborative approach from all of our partners in understanding a broader need beyond our own little village.